Hey guys, Mario here from MTG Diagnosis, Doctor by Day, Magic the Gathering by Night, and today I'm bringing you another edition of our show. And first, some cleanup and some, basically name, no name. You won these three Innistrad Crimson Vow draft packs. Please reach out to me. Please reach out to me. Easiest way to reach out to me is probably by email, Twitter at MarioZMD, but easiest way to reach out to me is by email. So mtg30something at gmail.com, all one word. And Absolute Dog, you won these three Dominaria United draft packs. Please reach out to me as well on this email. Or if you're local, you can meet me here at Vanguard. If you don't want these packs, just let me know. I can always open them on camera and then send you whatever's in the packs as well. That's another option. Now today we are going to be opening up a set booster box of Wilds of Eldraine, which is the newest set of Magic the Gathering. Just came out. It's based in Eldraine. Which is like, if you wanted to make an analogy, it's kind of like those stories by Grimm and so like Little Red Riding Hood and not Snow White. Is it Snow White and the Three Dwarfs? That might have been it too. Little Red Riding Hood, Big Bad Wolf, you know, and then also Three Little Pigs and those kinds of stories. So Gingerbread Man, whatever. So this set is very similar to that. So we will open that. We will be opening this up today, and do want to say that I went to my local game store, Vanguard Skills in Hyannis, Massachusetts. Play Friday Night Magic. If you don't know, Friday Night Magic is basically every Friday nights. You can go to a local game store that is a participating, well, if they sell Magic the Gathering, then they participate pretty much. And if it's a game store, you can go on a Friday night. Some start at 5 p.m., 6 p.m., 7 p.m. Check with your local game store, and they will tell you when the draft starts. And you basically, you buy in for, you know, anywhere from, you know, 17 to 20, 25 bucks, and you get three packs, and then you go and take a card, draft the cards, and then spread them around. And I just wanted to mention that these two cards, they're uncommons, but they are very good for this set. The Tempting Apple is great at basically stealing your opponent's creature, and then you can sacrifice it to gain life. And then Up the Beanstalk is really good for card draw. So if you draft, I would definitely recommend picking up those cards while you're drafting. That being said, the championship match I was not in, but black blue was the colors of the two in the final round. So black blue flying, black blue fairies. So do with that information what you will. Seems like red white is also a very popular color pairing. All right, let's get this party started. Set booster boxes. Let's see, I think there's about 24 packs in each box. No box topper in this. And let's take a look at it. There's only one Planeswalker in this set, and that's Ashiok. He's like a Dream Stealer. Supposedly it's a really good card. I haven't seen it yet, so haven't played with it, haven't it played against me, and haven't even seen it yet. So hopefully we open one. All right, let's get started. I'll put that up here. Let's get this closer so you guys can get a better look at these cards. Come on. There you go. so these are the roll tokens. Now there's rolls, so Wicked and Cursed, and it kind of looks like they messed up the paintings, because this looks like a Wicked kind of painting, and then this kind of looks like a Curse when you turn into a frog, you know. So I don't know. 3 Bowls of Port. It's an uncommon, Vampire Rites. Our rare is Werefox Bodyguard. Here, let's do this. Let's put it down here. These are our uncommons. Flash 2/2 for 3. When it enters the battlefield, exile up to one other target non-fox creature until it leaves the battlefield. Sacrifice it, you gain 2 life. That's a pretty good card. Like that. Another uncommon, and then these are our commons. Art card here. Ooh, fancy. All right, let me set this up here. So what do I think about this set? It's a pretty good set. I think it's I don't know what to tell you. Nowadays, Magic cards, they don't they come out with so many Magic cards. So this is a list card, Sadistic Augur Mage. 3/1 for 3. When it dies, each player puts a card from his or her hand on top of his or her library. Don't worry, I know the drill. Pretty cool. That's a list card. Common. Foil. Leyline of Lightning. This is a set of spells from Magic's history. Spreading Seas. Spellbook Vendor. This is a new card. 1 and a white for a 2/2 vigilance at the beginning of combat on your turn. You may pay 1. When you do, create a sorcerer roll token attached to target creature you control. Cool. And sorcerer roll is basically like an aura. You attach it to a creature, and enchanted creature gets +1/+1 and has, whenever this creature attacks, scry 1. Pretty good. Uncommon, and then our commons here. Oh, and they have these full art lands now. The art card. These are full art lands from this set. They have regular lands in this set as well, but I think that's going to be a theme they're going to do from now on. Ooh, here we go. Another art card. It's funny. All right. Good. Our foil. Fiery Emancipation. I love this. Probably need it for one of my commander decks. But basically, 6 enchantment. If a sorcerer you would control would deal damage to a permanent player, it deals triple that damage to that permanent player instead. Tripling damage is a very good effect, so I want to use that in one of my commander decks. Twinning Twins. These are rare. The apple. Very good card. Bolt. X plus red. Bargain. So Bargain is a new ability. Basically, you can sacrifice an artifact, enchantment, or token as you cast this, and then it has an effect. So this deals X damage to target creature or planeswalker. If the spell was Bargain, it deals twice X damage to that permanent instead. So you can double the damage if you sacrifice a token or an artifact or an enchantment or an artifact. These are uncommons, and then these are our commons. Ooh, look at that, planes. That looks fancy. The other thing about this set is that adventure cards are back, so you can cast this part of the card for this cost, and then or you can cast this part of the card for this cost. If you cast it for this, it goes into exile, and then you can cast it for this at any point and get this. If you cast it for this, you cannot cast this later on. It's a little confusing, but once you get the hang of it, it's pretty easy. Once figure it out. All right, food token. Intangible virtue. And then you have knightly valor. Oh yeah, the card I wanted. This is the best card in this set, and this is the card I was looking for. Like, this is the only card I want from this set. Beseech the Mirror, 1 black, sorcery, bargain, meaning you can sacrifice an artifact, enchantment, or token as you cast this. Search your library for a card, exile it face down, then shuffle. If this spell was bargain, you may cast the exile card without paying its mana cost, if that spell's mana value is 4 or less. Put the exile card into your hand if it wasn't cast this way. Yeah. Oh yeah. This card is probably the most expensive card in the set too, so definitely gonna add that to my collection. Beseech the Mirror. So nice. Happy about that. That's gonna be nice. Ooh. And it's got some cool art there too, so good. Now, uncommons. Let's see, we have an uncommon, the Witch's Vanity, cursed court, cursed something or another. Another uncommon, in our commons. There. Yeah, then a land. All right, another pack. Here we go. Nice. Beseech the Mirror. That's what we wanted. Huh. I didn't even notice it has a signature on that card. And that's that giant. Like it. Oh, beast tokens. All right, we got a foil rare here. Elusive Otter. 1 blue. Oh, it's got a nice border to it too. Foil rare. If you play X and a green, distribute X +1/+1 counters to any number of target creatures you control. Or you can cast it for 1 blue. Creatures with power less than Elusive Otter's power can't block it. Oh, it's got prowess. Prowess basically means whenever you cast a spell, it gets +1/+1 until end of turn. That's a good card. That is definitely a good card. Oh yeah, I like that. Leyline of Abundance. Here we go. We got a Leyline from oh, Helda's Crown of the Winter. So another rare. So this is a 3 rare pack. One of them was foil. 3 for a legendary artifact. 1 tap target creature. This ability costs 1 less to activate during your turn. Wow, so you can tap a creature for free during your turn. 3, sacrifice it and draw a card for each tap creature your opponents control. Wow, that's great. I can see this being busted. There's a way to abuse that. Spells that tap your creatures down. That's good. She's good. Uncommon. And these are our commons. Sorry, I'm not going to show you the commons because that's not what you're here for. So you don't really care about the commons. And I don't really care about the commons. I mean, the commons are cool and all. They're great to draft with, but right now we're just a set just came out, so I don't know what that. Sorry, I don't know what that is. That's some kind of bird outside squeaking like that. Up the Beanstalk foil is our uncommon. Utopia Sprawl, another uncommon. The Apprentice's Folly. It's a rare saga. So first turn it does this, second turn it does this, and then third turn it does that. So I like it because it makes creates copies. creatures. So and then we got uncommon, 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 and our commons. I'm gonna try to make this a little faster for you guys so you're not struggling watching this slowly. Alright, so trash. Alright, our foil is Water Wings. Dark Tutelage, uncommon. Okay, Ingenious Prodigy. X in a blue. I kind of like this. It's got Skulk. Someone played this against me and they casted it for 7 plus a blue, so it was a 7/8 and during draft, and it was really hard to come back when you have when somebody has card advantage like that. They could basically take off a counter every turn and take off a counter every turn, every upkeep, and draw an extra card. So Restless Cottage. All right, here's one of the new lands from New Lands. This is it's like a new cycle of lands or new type of lands. So it enters the battlefield tapped, which is really bad. Tap black or red. 2 black green. It becomes a 4/4 black and green horror creature. Until end of turn, it's still a land. When it attacks, create a food token and exile up to 1 target card from a graveyard. So you got some graveyard hate on your land there. And then the rest of it is uncommons and commons. Yep. Alright, let's keep going. So I'm just going to show you guys the rares, the uncommons and commons. Who cares about those? Foil. Alright, Blind Obedience. Alright, this is 1 and a white. Artifacts and creatures your opponents control enter the battlefield tap, and it's got Extort. Whenever you cast a spell, you may pay white or black. If you do, each opponent loses 1 life and you gain that much life. So I like it. It's got Drain. Food Fights, not that great of a card. Enchantments, 1 in a red. Artifacts you control have 2. Sacrifice this artifact. It deals damage to any target equal to 1 plus the number of permanents named Food Fight you control. Yeah. Oh, okay. We got a mythic here. Our second mythic, Eldraine of the Wild Court. 2 green white. For 4/4 human knight. Whenever Eldraine of the Wild Court enters the battlefield or attacks, create a virtuous roll token attached to another target creature you control. If you control another roll on it, put that one into the graveyard. Enchanted creature gets +1/+1 for each enchantment you control. Wow, that's the best roll I've ever heard. Whenever an enchanted creature you control deals combat damage to a player, draw a card. Wow, this guy's great. Or girl, whatever. I don't know what it is, but look at that. Look at that art. That's freaking awesome. Look at all those little creatures and all. All right, we got another mythic. There we go. Let's put that baby in a sleeve here. I like that card. Jeez. It's got all the virtuous roll. That's pretty cool. It's basically all will be one on a roll. Our uncommons and our commons. All right. All right. And so our list card is Sorrow Realm Eater. It's from Kaldheim. A wolf, huh? There's a lot of wolves in this set too. So Graceful Takedown is our foil. And then we have Shared Animosity as a rare. Whenever a creature you control attacks, it gets +1/+0 until end of turn for each other attacking creature that shared a creature type with it. And our rare is Pollen Shield Hair. It's a rabbit. Creature tokens you control get +1/+1, or you can cast it for a sorcery. Target creature you control gains vigilance and gets +X/+X until end of turn, where X is the number of creatures you control. Nice. And then our uncommons here. And our commons. Alright. I'm going to start opening these cards away from the camera so it's not so loud. Alright, so here we go. It's our foil common, and then Season of Growth is our uncommon. Hatching plants. Oh, Agatha's Soul Cauldron. 2 for a legendary artifact. This is one of the other good cards from this set. You may spend men as though they were men of any color to activate abilities creatures you control. Creatures you control with +1/+1 counters on them have all activated abilities of all creature cards. Exile with Agatha's Soul Cauldron. Exile target card from a graveyard. Target card from a graveyard. When a creature card is exiled this way, put a +1/+1 counter on target creature you control. Really good card. This is one of those cards that people are going to try to use and abuse and figure out ways to abuse in all formats of Magic. So if you open up one of these during draft, do not pass it. Take this card. It's a really good card. Somebody played it against me last week, and it was really good. The fact that you can exile creatures from graveyards, and then something that's on your battlefield has that ability is amazing. So the commons, uncommons, and our art card. All right, we're 1/3 of the way done here. And our list card is Mana Leaf Pixie, like this. 2 for a 2/2 flying, and you can tap for a green or a blue, which is good. Lord Skitter's Butcher is our foil. Leyline of the Void, so all the ley lines. Here we go, another one. Is our rare. Impact Tremors is our uncommon. And our rare from this set is Feral Encounter. Sorcery, 2 green. Look at the top 5 cards of your library. You may exile a creature card from among them. Put the rest on the bottom of your library in a random order. You may cast the exile card this turn. At the beginning of the next combat phase this turn, target creature you control deals damage equal to its power to up to 1 target creature you don't control. So it's a punch card with card draw. So it's actually pretty good because it's 2 cards in 1. It draws you a card, so it replaces itself, and then you can use it, and it also punches as a removal to remove one of your opponent's creatures. So I like this card. I think it's going to be, I think it's underappreciated right now. Feral Encounter. I like it. So here we go. Got a treasure token, Curse of the Werefox as our foil, and Griffin Airy as our whatever treasures, Wilds of Eldraine treasures. Regal Bunnycorn, all right. 1 and a white for a star, power and toughness, each equal to the number of non-land permanents you control. And it's a rabbit unicorn. Look how cool that is. Look how nice that looks. Like it. Yep. And then we got a bunch of uncommons and commons. Oh man, I could have used Brian today. Brian's playing Lorcana today, so I could have used him to help me open these packs. But So this is a list card, Jared Carthalion, True Heir. Really good commander card. If you play commander, I would definitely think about making a deck around this guy. If damage would be dealt to him while you're the monarch, prevent that damage and put that many +1/+1 counters. And basically, you make a monarch deck. You try to become the monarch as many times as you can. Bitter Blossom, hell yeah! You got a mythic Bitter Blossom. 1 in a black, tribal enchantments. At the beginning of your upkeep, you lose 1 life and create a 1/1 blackberry rogue creature token with flying. This is a classic card. A lot of people who play black. If you play commander, you should play Bitter Blossom. So nice. That's it. We got another mythic. I'm gonna put that in the sleeve too. Jeez. By the way, Jared Carthalion is a rare. He's not mythic, so. Yes, that's our 4th mythic from this set so far. Nice. Mosswood Dread Knight is our rare. You draw a card and you lose 1 life as a sorcery. Black always. That's kind of like that's a staple of black, where you draw a card and lose 1 life. So it's for 1 in a black, and then for 1 in a green, you have as a 3/2 trample. When it dies, you may cast it from your graveyard as an adventure until the end of your next turn. Wow, this is really good. I like this guy. So fast in card draw, and yeah, we got a full art swamp. All right. All right, we'll take that's the art card, and then here we go. It's a trash card. Obira, Dreaming Duelist. She's a fairy. She's a foil uncommon. Ground Seal, another uncommon. Oh, Realm Scorcher, Hellkite, mythic. 4 red for 4/6 flying haste. When it enters the battlefield, if it was bargain, add 4 mana of any combination of colors. Bargain, you can sacrifice a token, artifact, or enchantment. 1 in a red, Realm Scorcher Hellkite deals 1 damage to any target. What? So you can actually do the bargain when you cast it for 6. Do the bargain. It's got haste. You can do the 2 damage to something. Because you get 4 mana. So you can make 4 red mana, do 2 damage, and then fly in for another 4 damage. So you can actually do 6 damage the turn he comes in. So, oh, I'm sorry, you guys couldn't see that. Oh yeah, could you see that? Yeah. So that's a really good dragon. I like this guy. I mean, there's other dragons that are more powerful, but this guy for like limited and standard, I mean, especially for standard, there's got to be ways to make them broken. Another mythic. So that's our 5th mythic from this box. And 2 of the mythics are probably some of the best mythics in this set. The Cauldron and the Beseech the Mirror. This is our uncommon. Oh, so the rest are uncommons. And the commons. Uncommons and commons. All right, here we go. So we're gonna flip it this way. Treasure token, not dead after all. Foil. Intangible Virtue is our uncommon. Spectre of Mortality is our rare. It's a 3/3 flying. When it enters the battlefield, you may exile 1 or more creature cards from your graveyard. When you do, each other creature gets -X/-X until end of turn, where X is the number of cards exiled this way. Yeah, so it basically is a board wipe if you have a lot of creatures in your graveyard. Like it. Ooh, a full arts Restless Spire. This is a new set of lands. It's a battlefield tapped. 1 blue and 1 red. That's very low. Until end of turn, it becomes a 2/1 blue and red elemental creature with, as long as it's your turn, this creature has first strike. It's still a land. When it attacks, scry 1. Hey, that's pretty good. That's very good for a land to do all that. That's probably, I think it's got a place in standard, if you ask me. Maybe even a place in, I don't know, modern? Dare I say modern? All right, so just so I can show you the art card I just opened. This is doubling season. Doesn't that look so cool with the Hydra Goose and the baby geese? All right, let's see here. Here's our token. Our foil is Chancellor of Tales. Sanguine Bond. Okay, so this is our Tales from Treasures of Eldraine, or Wilds of Treasures, or Wilds of Tales. I don't know what it's called. Whenever you gain life, target opponent loses that much life. Good card. Love the art too. Kill you. Eat it. Rotisserie Elemental. One red for a 1/1 menace. Whenever it deals combat damage to a player, put a skewer counter on this elemental. Then you may sacrifice it. If you do, exile the top X cards of your library, where X is the number of skewer counters on it. You may play those cards this turn. So you basically want to get a couple skewer counters on this, and then have it die, and you sacrifice it, and then you play a bunch of cards, so it replenishes your hand. Definitely see a place in modern for that too. Malevolent Witch Kite, 4 black for a 5/4 flying. Whenever it's a dragon too, dragon warlock. When it enters the battlefield, sacrifice any number of artifacts, enchantments, and/or tokens. Then draw that many cards. What? This is great with treasure tokens. They can be even tapped, so you can cast this for 6 treasure tokens, sack the 6 treasure tokens, and draw 6 cards for a 5/4 flying. That's amazing. Wow. Compared to the old crap I was showing you from my cousin's old collection, these cards are freaking awesome. There's so much power creep in this set. I mean, there's so much power creep in this set. It's ridiculous. So, yeah, I would definitely buy a set booster box. I mean, set booster boxes are going for about 110 right now, something along those lines. Oh, okay, we got a list card too. Ishan's Shade, 6 for a 5/5 protection from white. Yay! Protection from any color is great. Bestial Bloodline is our foil. Compulsion is our tails. Not a good card. And Yenna Redtooth Regents is our rare. 4 for 4/4, 2 tap, choose target enchantment you control that doesn't have the same name as another permanent you control. Create a token that's a copy of it, except it isn't a legendary. If the token is an aura, untap Yenna Reagent, then scry 2. Activate only as a sorcery. Wow, that's pretty cool. And it's definitely a commander card. Well, it could also be for standard too. There's definitely a enchantment synergy flavor to this set. Lots of enchantment stuff. So, all right, there's that. Here's our foil, Twisted Fealty. And Dragon Mantle is our 1 red enchant creature. When it enters the battlefield, draw a card, so it replenishes itself and basically gives any creature fire breathing for 1 red. Yeah. Cruel Somnophage, 2 for a star. Power and toughness are equal to the number of creature cards in all graveyards. And would be nice if it was flying, but it's not. 1 in a blue, target player mills 4 cards. So it's definitely a black-blue mill. Ashiok's Reaper. These are uncommons. And commons. Okay. Another. We're definitely more than halfway done this box. But I'm happy. We got the 2 cards I wanted, the Cauldron and the Beseech the Mirror Rat token. Grand Ball Guest. Ooh, Ley Line of Anticipation. There we go. Another Ley Line. I think that's 4 of them. So rare. Extraordinary Journey. Probably the worst rare in this set. I won't even talk about it. And Shrouded Shepherds. And we got some uncommons, some commons. Oh, we're already up to 36 minutes. Let's get, should definitely keep moving. This is a list card, Brain Weevil. Never even seen it before. It's 4 for a 1/1 insect, Intimidate. This creature can't be blocked except by artifact creatures and or creatures that share color. So it's either black artifact creatures. So Intimidate kind of like Fear. Sacrifice it. Target player discards 2 cards. Activate this ability only anytime you could cast a sorcery. Yeah. Not that good of a card. Howling Gale. This is our foil. Stab Wound. Here's our treasure. Nice little art there. Oh, our 6th mythic, Kellen, the Fey Blooded. 2 in a red for a 2/2 double strike. Other creatures you control get +1/+0 for each aura and equipment attached to Kellen, the Fey Blooded. Heck yeah. And then 1 in a white. Search your library for an aura or equipment card. Reveal it, put it into your hand, then shuffle. So basically you can cast it for this and then cast it for this. You can't cast it for that, then cast it for, you can't cast it for this and then cast it for this when it's on the battlefield. But if you're playing Commander now, the rule is you can cast it for this and then cast it for this. Then it goes into exile. Then you cast it for this. But then you can, while it's in the... So every time you cast it for this, it adds Commander tax. Every time you cast it for this, it does not add to the Commander tax. Ooh, yeah. There we go. Another mythic. I like this guy. I think he's, I mean, 3 for a 2/2 double strike. I mean, he does 4 damage. And then gives your other, if you have stuff attached to your other guys, like auras or equipment, I like them. Voltron Commander there. There we go. That's our 6th mythic. That's awesome. And these are uncommons. And then there's only 3 commons in this pack. That's pretty good. Look at this art. Nice. This is the anime art for Omniscience. Yeah. Anime art for Omniscience. Yako Tacos. That sounds Greek. That's a Greek artist. Yako Tacos. Played against this card last night. Somebody actually cast it against me. John, you know who you are. Good job. You won. But it was just really cool to see. He had a foil version. He opened up a foil version of that Omniscience. So definitely beautiful to see in person. So Griffin Airy is our foil. Impact Tremors. Dark Tutelage. Lots of uncommons there. What's our rare? Nope, another uncommon? Jeez. The End is our rare. 2 black. This spell costs 2 less to cast if your life total is 5 or less. It's an instant. Exile target creature or planeswalker. Search its controller's graveyard, hand, or library for any number of cards with the same name as that permanent and exile them. That player shuffles, then draws a card for each card exiled from their hand this way. So I think what you do with this is you want to play this in Commander. It's an instant. You want to basically mill yourself out and then play Thassa's Oracle and win the game. Because you go through your whole deck and you exile your whole deck. So it's if you have low life, you could do it for really cheap. So let me know if I'm wrong about that. That you can use that spell the end to mill out your deck in Commander and then play Thassa's Oracle, or the Jace that if you try to draw when you don't have any cards, you win. Aquatic, it's our foil. Is our okay? Goblin Bombardment is our one of our rares. One in a red enchantment, sacrifice a creature, deal 1 damage to any target. This is really good for goblin decks because goblins have a bunch of tokens. You kind of don't. Farsight Ritual, 2 blue, bargain instant. Look at the top 4 cards of your library. If this spell was bargain, look at the top 8 cards of your library instead. Put 2 of them into your hand and the rest in the bottom of your library in random order. Cool. Oh, there's another elusive otter. Cute. Look at that thing. Uncommons. And our commons. And our art card was this. Doesn't that look cool? Who's this? This is... Oh, yeah. This is my new favorite artist. Elena Danner. I just like how detailed her art is. I mean, from this corner, you go down. I mean, look at this. It's so detailed. She just does landscaping so whimsically and so much. I mean, it just reminds me of those old puzzles from back in the day. Okay. So here we go. Food token. Uncommon. Parallel what? We got a Parallel Lives? Mythic Parallel Lives? Oh my gosh. There's so much value in this box. What the heck, man? Oh my gosh. If you don't know, Parallel Lives is probably one of the most rare. Before this set, I think it was only printed once or twice. I don't know how many times it printed. It was less than twice. I know 2 or less. And basically what it does is any effect that would create 1 or more tokens under your control, it creates twice that many tokens instead. So for 4, it's an enchantment. So God, jeez. Oh my God, there's another mythic in this pack. Virtue Courage. What? Oh my God. So 1 in a red, Ember Blaze deals 2 damage to any target. 3 and 2 red for an enchantment. Whenever a source you control deals non-combat damage to an opponent, you may exile that many cards from the top of your library. You may play those cards this turn. Wow. I mean, red is known to have trouble with card draws, so... Oh, another mythic. All right, I gotta sleeve this. Jeez, I'm sorry this video is taking so long, but wow, that's a freaking good pack there. I don't even know how much those cards are worth, if they're worth anything. I mean, wow. I mean, Parallel Lives, yeah. Wow, these set booster boxes have so much value. So many cards that are good cards, you know? And we still have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 packs left? Yeah, we still have 7 packs left. Wow. This set is off the chain. These set boxes, I should say. All right, so this is a list card. Flying 4 for 2/2 flying. Whenever a non-token creature enters the battlefield under an opponent's control, create a token that's a copy of that creature, except it's an artifact in addition to its other types. Then exile all other tokens created with Fairy Artisan. Wow, that's pretty cool. There's so much value there. Commune with Nature is uncommon. Grasp of Fate, it's an uncommon. And then the Iron Crag. Yeah, this is pretty good. Some people are saying that this is an upgrade to Mindstone, but 2 for tappable. It's a legendary artifact, so you can only have 1 in your deck. Or you can only have 1 in on play at once. Whenever a legendary creature enters the battlefield under your control, you may have the Iron Crag become a legendary equipment artifact called the Everflame Hero's Legacy. If you do, it gains Equip 3, and equipped creature gets +3/+3 and loses all other abilities. Nice. Like it. Oh, this is a, I think this is a commander card, yeah. Court of Ardenvale. 2 white. When it enters the battlefield, you become the monarch. Of course, it's a commander card because of artifact. Monarch. At the beginning of your upkeep, return target permanent card with mana value 3 or less from your graveyard to the hand. If you're the monarch, return that permanent card to the battlefield instead. Yeah. Nice. Oh, here's a signature art card. The signature is just a magic symbol. This is Olena Richards. Talion, the Kindly Lord. Nice. Alright, here we go. Treasure. Corvold the Noble Thief is our foil. Raid Bombardment is uncommon. Elvish Archivist is our rare. 1 in the green for 0/1. Whenever 1 or more artifacts enters the battlefield under your control, put 2 +1/+1 counters on this. This ability triggers only once each turn. Whenever 1 or more enchantments enter the battlefield under your control, draw a card. This ability triggers only once each turn. A lot of value for two to cast a creature. So that's a really, that might be good in Modern too. I mean, I wouldn't fault anyone for playing that in Modern. Draws cards too. There's a lot of, I think there's going to be a lot of cards in the coming sets that are going to be replacing a lot of older cards from Modern. And so Curiosity, here we go. It's a classic, lets you draw cards. Garrott's Uprising, of course, that's a classic. Helps you draw cards whenever you cast creatures, and your creatures you control have trample. And then Archon of the Wild Rose is our rare. 4 for 4/4 flying. When other creatures you control that are enchanted by auras you control have base power and toughness 4/4 and have flying. Nice. So that sounds like what Archons do. They buff your other creatures. Uncommons. And our commons. Got 4 packs left. Forced Fruition. Oh, we got a rare Forced Fruition. 6. Whenever an opponent casts a spell, that player draws 7 cards. So it's a double-edged sword. It's more about if you have ways to make your opponents draw cards to get, if they get damage from draw. This is really good in combination with the Shieldred, that whenever an opponent draws a card, they lose 2 life. That's in Modern right now, actually. Or, I'm sorry, in Standard right now. So, Oppression. Whenever a player casts a spell, that player discards a card, including yourself. And our rare is the Restless Spire land. Commons. Ooh, we did get a foil full art land in here. All right. There we go. Spell Bomb. 1 tap, sacrifice Nihil Spell Bomb, exile all cards from target player's graveyard. When it's put into the graveyard from the battlefield, you may pay black. If you do, draw a card. Oof, that's not good. Ooh, we got a foil mythic. Balloona Grand Squall. Green, blue, red. Legendary creature for 4/4 trample. Permanent spells you cast that have an artifact or adventure cost 1 less to cast. So when you cast this part, it costs 1 less. The permanent spells. Instant adventure, 5 to cast. 2 green, blue, red. Mill 7 cards, then put all cards that have an adventure from among the milled cards into your hand. Cool. Now we have a Adventure Lord for Commander. Man, so many cards from this set are good for Commander. They're good for Standard, and some of them are probably going to be good for Modern too. Not all of them, some of them. There we go. That's another Mythic. 8 Mythics. Wow. And one of them is foil. Jeez. I lost so much. Oh, there's another. Oh, ho, ho. So Knightly Valor is our treasures card. And then Eldraine, the Pyro Hammer, another commander. You want to make a commander? This is a mono red commander. This would be my pick. 2 red for a 4/4 legendary creature. Whenever an instant or sorcery spell you control that targets only a single creature deals damage to that creature, Eldraine deals that much damage to each opponent. So all your spells that do like, you know, X damage to a creature, like this disintegrate, here you go. Now you're doing damage to your opponents as well. And if you have fiery emancipation, I mean, you're doing triple the damage now. Come on, I mean, wow. I like her. The rest is uncommons and commons. All right, we're getting to the last 2 packs here. Oh, here's a nice art card there. That is Greater Oromancy. That's the anime art. Everybody likes anime. No one person doesn't like anime. Token. Kellen's Light Blades. Utopia Sprawl. Alright, Scalding Viper is our rare. It's an elemental snake. 1 in a red for a 2/1. Whenever an opponent casts a spell with mana value 3 or less, this deals 1 damage to that player. You can play it for its adventure costs of 1 in a blue. Return target non-land permanent to its owner's hand. Nice bounce spell, nice creature. So these are uncommons, and rare commons and uncommons. Last pack from this amazing box. So good, so good. What's this? Okay. Here we go. Last pack. Oh, cheeky house mouse. Uncommon. Spreading Seas. Uncommon. There we go. Sentinel of Lost Lore. 1 green for a 3/4. When it enters the battlefield, choose 1 or more. Return target card you own in exile that has an adventure to your hand. Put target card you don't own in exile that has an adventure on the bottom of its owner's library. Exile target player's graveyard. Just choose 1. Well, it's 3 for a 3/4. I mean, come on. 3 for a 3/4, and you get to choose 1 of those? Just the fact that it's 3 for a 3/4, pretty good. All right. In summary, we have Balloona, Grand Squall, Virtue of Courage, Parallel Lives, Kellen the Fey-Blooded, Realm Scorcher Hellkite, Bitter Blossom, Agatha's Soul Cauldron, Elevere of the Wild Court, and Beseech the Mirror. So those 8 cards, I mean the Soul Cauldron, Beseech the Mirror, and the Bitter Blossom probably paid for the box itself. Everything else is just, I mean, the Parallel Lives is bonus. I mean, I think just all these cards are great. And probably my favorite card was probably Elevere. I mean, look what she does. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Oh, by the way, this Balloona Grand Squall, this is a different art than the one that's on the regular. I think that's a different art. That doesn't look like the art that's on it regularly. There must be some kind of special treatment. It doesn't look like the one where she's leaning back with her feet on the table. Yeah, so here's the art card for Balloona. Yeah, Balloona Grand Squall. And then here's the one that we opened by Kev Walker. So this art's by Kev Walker, and this one's by Balloona Victor Adame Minguez. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Yeah, what was your favorite card from this set? If you played, let me know. Can we give something away? Let's see here. What are we gonna give away? Well, I can't give away this. I really want that. Maybe all the ley lines. Let's see. Ley line of the void. How many ley lines did we open up? Ley line of anticipation. Ley line of abundance. Ley line of lightning. So we open up 1, 2, 2, 3. Let's put it back up. 1, 2, 3, 4 ley lines, and this silver otter thing. It's I'm sorry, not silver, it's foil otter. So like, subscribe, leave a comment, and I will mail you these 4 cards, these ley lines, and this otter for free. All you have to do is like, subscribe, and leave a comment. And I will choose one person at random, and then I will send you these 4 ley lines and this otter. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and see you guys next time.